The Honest Woodcutter. In a quiet village near a dense forest, there lived a poor but hardworking woodcutter named Omer. Every morning, he would go into the forest to chop wood and sell it in the market to earn a simple living. Though he was poor, he was known for his honesty and kindness. One day, as he was cutting a tree near a riverbank, his hand slipped and his axe fell into the river. The water was deep and fast-moving, and Omer knew he could never retrieve it. He sat down, holding his head in his hands. "What will I do now?" he sighed. "Without my axe, I cannot work, and without work, I cannot feed my family." Just then, the river shimmered, and from its depths rose a beautiful figurehead. Was the spirit of the river. She had heard Omar's sorrow and decided to help. In her hands, she held a golden axe that gleamed in the sunlight. "Is this your axe?" she asked, her voice gentle. Omer looked at the golden axe. It was far more valuable than his own, but he shook his head. "No, that is not mine," he said honestly. The river spirit smiled and disappeared into the water again. Moments later, she rose holding a silver axe, just as beautiful as the golden one. "Perhaps this is your axe?" she asked. Omer looked at the silver axe and again shook his head. "No, that is not mine either," he said. "My axe was made of simple iron, old but strong." The spirit smiled again and disappeared beneath the water. When she rose a third time, she held Omar's own worn iron axe in her hands. Omar's face lit up. "Yes, that is my axe," he said happily. The river spirit handed him the axe, but instead of vanishing, she said, "Because you were honest and did not claim what was not yours, I will reward you." She handed him the golden and silver axes as well. "Take these as a gift, for honesty is worth more than gold." Omer could hardly believe it. He bowed deeply. "Thank you, but I am happy just to have my own axe back. These riches are more than I could ever ask for." The river spirit nodded. "That is why you deserve them." And with that, she disappeared into the river, leaving Omer with all three axes. When he returned to the village, he told his neighbors what had happened. Some were amazed, while others, driven by greed, decided to try their luck. One man, who was known for being dishonest, took an old axe to the river and threw it in on purpose. Then he sat by the water and cried loudly, pretending to be upset. Sure enough, the river spirit appeared. She held up a golden axe. "Is this your axe?" she asked. The greedy man's eyes sparkled, and he quickly nodded. "Yes, that is mine," he lied. But the spirit frowned. Lying for greed only leads to loss. And with that, she disappeared without giving him any axe at all. The man was left empty-handed, regretting his dishonesty. As for Omer, he continued to live with honesty. And though he never boasted about his fortune, he used his new wealth wisely. He helped the poor, took care of his family, and remained the same humble, hardworking man he had always been. And so, the village learned a valuable lesson. Honesty is always rewarded, while lies bring only loss.